advantage and disadvantage. Is something pros and cons, right? But I think for the project base, it is a technique we can use not only in schooling but in our real world. When you get the job and you start learning, we have to think about the process, and the project-based approach will be adapted to the work condition as well. So that is why we just mentioned about these words about the project-based learning, about the natural learning environment. And we go to how to we connect the technology to education. You mentioned about the smart online application. I think we cannot go in detail. And one more thing I like to get your idea. In our country, that is the examination based.
Yes.
In my opinion, I think that is a trap in our education. So I would like to get your idea about the education trap, education based in our country.
Again, Teacher Tim is here for zero criticizing anything. I am creating out of facts from students that have shared. Oh, the examinations, I'm so stressed. Oh, I can't. It's so difficult. What's happened, that the students come through my journey as they share, they take those examinations, the IELTS, the ONETs, the TOEFLs. They're like, Teacher Tim, that was so easy. Thank you. And again, I'm not here to judge or criticize what is in the past. I am here to create. That's the trueness of a true project-based teacher. Why should I be going into the past and say, oh, this is no good. You guys are not. I came through the same thing in America. I fell asleep in the American classroom. It's just my fact. And that's why I know through what we call empathy, I understand the suffering. I understand the facts because I also went through it in my country in a different type of environment, and it bored me to death. So I am taking charge to reform. It's called the educational disruption, and it's happening. It's beautiful right now. It's happening.
Mm-hmm. When you start your project-based, as a project-based teacher, you start with deeply listening to the dreams and vision of your student. The process to go to the fact-finding, right? And then
actually, yes.
Yes, fact-finding. And then when you got the fact, later on you connect with the idea. And you move forward to create the new thing, like innovation. That is my understand. This is a very, it's a macro process. To catch idea and finding fact by your deep listening. That is my understanding. Yes. And when you got this and you connect with the idea, and if you got these two things together, you can go, you can take off and fly.
Yes. And they are. They're flying.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have so many special guests over the past decade come on and share their stories.
Yes, yes.
Educate one person, you can change a life. But if you educate many, you can change the world.